Hi guys, it's Emily from Novel Novels and welcome to today's video. This is the library book tag. Now I was tagged to do this by the lovely Roz from Scully Dangly about the books. Yes, I know, tag videos take me a while to get off my bum and film. I'm just trying to remember if I've got any more that I've got to put up this month. I don't think so. I think I've got a different tag to do in August. But this is the only one. Now, I've recently gone back to the library. I think it was like April this year, April time this year. Just a little bit of background. The library is near me. Charlie does voluntary work there twice a week. And because my unread TBR is over 300 books, I think I have kind of my own library at home. And so I felt I had for quite a while while I was trying to get those numbers down. My numbers were originally like 400 or 500 books that were unread. I went and avoided the library for a while. But I did go to the library when I started off on BookTube and when I started reading again. And my history with the library is obviously I went there a lot as a child. And I forgot to ask my mother one of the answers to the question. But yeah, so I have a history with the library, and our library in Bracknell is where I live. It's a very old library, and it's been there for, bear in mind I'm 45 and we moved to Bracknell when I was like 3. I can't remember the library not being there. It has been rejigged a few times and moved things around, and they still regularly move things around. Like I think it was moved around in between my 2 times there. But the kids used to enjoy going there when they were younger. They don't really read so much nowadays, and Thomas and Mia have both got their own books that they like. So I probably don't use the library as much as I used to. But I have started going back there, and I probably will continue that. Anyway, enough rambling. Let's get on with the prompts. So apparently there are 2 options of choices for the prompts on this, depending on whether you go to the library or not. Obviously I do. I'm going to link Roz's video because she's got all of the prompts on there. And yeah, I'm kind of lazy. I'm filming this when I've got like a manic week ahead of me. So yes, I'm going to be lazy. I'm going to do whatever I can to make my life easier. Right. So prompt number 1, how often do you go to the library? Every 3 weeks roughly. This month is going to be a bit hoo-ha because I've got a funeral to go to where I would have been going back. But I normally go every 3 weeks. So I have my books. I pick up 2 books a month every 3 weeks. And that way I was trying to keep my unread TBR going down still. But I borrow like 2 books a time when I'm there. Oh, I should have probably checked that. Should have checked it. Oh, there you go. Oopsie, that's another prompt. So I go every 3 weeks, and I've got a bit of time to actually have a look around the shelves. Sometimes I have an agenda, I have a couple of books on my mind. Other times I just mood read. I won't borrow a book that I already own, because obviously what's the point? I tend to have authors that I know that I like, and I try and mix and match them up. But I've got them all in alphabetical order, and then we've got the YA shelf, which I don't really look at anymore. They've mixed in the classics now, which is quite good. It's going to be handy going there for October, actually, because that'll save me buying a few books. And they've got a middle grade section, which I do tend to go to as well, which I do quite enjoy. Prompt number 2, do you belong to more than one library system? No. Just got our town library. I have got the online. If you count BorrowBox, I have got that as well. But I need to get off my bum and use that a bit more, but that's another question. So no, we've only got one. I don't know how to get on it if there's any other ones near me. So no. Number 3, what percentage of books do you read that come from the library? So depending on where the 3 weeks goes, it's normally 3 books a month, and I read like 30, so probably about 10%-ish a month. Normally about that. So it's not very much because I do have to get my unread TBR down. So number 4, do you listen to audiobooks or get ebooks from the library, or are you hooked on Audible or Amazon or something else? Yes, I do get audiobooks. Where things are a bit hard at this end at the moment, I've not really been listening to audiobooks for a while, but I do. On the day I'm filming this on the 8th of July, I think I'm going to go and have a look at what audiobooks are there. I don't tend to read very many ebooks, again because I've got so many physical books. But I'm thinking I might borrow one for the holiday, and I might borrow it before I go on holiday. So I've got one there if I don't want to take a physical book to the beach, or if I don't want to take a physical book somewhere, then I've got the ebook there as an option. So I need to get better at reading ebooks, because our I personally think our audiobook selection isn't very good on BorrowBox, but our ebook selection is really, really good. So I might try and do that more, but I don't have anything else. I like physical books. I'm really dead sad like that. Prompt number 5. Did you go to story time at the library as a kid? No, I don't think we did. My mum used to read our stories, but she didn't even read very. We used to have books, but I remember my nan reading to me more than my mum, and my nan didn't live in our town, so I remember nan reading to me more. I think my mum and my dad used to make up stories at story time. I think it was my dad that used to make up story time, but I can't remember. We never did all story time. But I did go to the library as a child. I did go there a lot as a child. Prompt number 6. Have you ever borrowed a movie or video game from the library? No. Especially now, we've got the Netflix and video games. I don't do video games. You should see my crap coordination. I really am no good at that. So no. Prompt number 7. Have you ever been fined for returning a book late? If so, how do you feel about that? Me? Do anything late? Ha ha! No chance. I don't think so. As to whether I did years ago, I don't remember, but from what in my memory, no. I have a real fear of anything being late ever, or ever getting fined, or ever getting told off. I do not like getting told off. I do not like being late to anything. I do not like anything being late. I am ridiculously prompt or early to everything. Those of you who know me would know that. Number 8. Do you ever attend any special events, group or book sales at the library? Special events? No, I don't think we have very many, although we have got a book thingy in town, book fair in town at the end of July, but there's another event going on in town that day, and it would mean that this town's going to be busy, and I don't do town when it's busy. And I don't think there's any authors I know, so I don't particularly want to go. Group events? No, I've got enough booktube and online groups. Book sales? Yes. Sales? Last year, they had a sale at Christmas time. They don't do it very often, I don't think. I need to check if they've got more. But I know they do one at Christmas time, and I went and bought a bag of books for £1. It was dangerous. I need to get like a forklift truck next time I do that, because I do like book sales. You tell me books are cheap, you know you're going to get me buying them. Number 9. Have you ever given or taken a book from a little free library, book box or book swap? We don't really have little free libraries around here. We really don't. I'd love it if we did. Book box or book swaps? I don't think so. I do think over COVID they were a bit more prominent, and I think I may have done something like that over COVID times. But I would love it if we do. Those of you that live in our area, if you think we should do that, that would be quite good. I'd like to do book swaps or book box or little free libraries. I'd love to do it. Like I don't certainly on my block I don't think there's any readers, so my block's not something you go to on an area. In where we live, there's like blocks and greens and stuff like that, and not many people do things like that. Book swaps I think we do online. Like if someone wants to buy, like someone wants us to book, most of the time I'll send books to my online friends, and I won't make them pay postage and packaging. So that kind of works out. For some of my booktube friends, we do sort of swaps. I know Angela's lovely. She sends me books, and sometimes I send her. And within our group, we tend to do that, but not really big time. Prompt number 10. Does your librarian know your name? There's lots of librarians at the town. I don't think any of them know my name. Some of them know me because of Charlie. And there was one lady that was really happy that I was back after being away for a few years because she knew me via Charlie. And so she was very smiley and very happy when she saw me. They all know my sister. They don't know me, I don't think. They don't know my name. And lastly, I love this video. It's nice and short and sweet. Tag some friends. Well, anyone is tagged. If you want to do this tag, and then let me know. Link my name and everything else. Link my channel and everything. But I am going to tag 3 of my booktube besties. Not in the group. You know what I mean. 3 of my close friends. I'm going to tag Chatty from the Mad Chatter, Angela from Reading Off My Shelf, and Kat from Brews and Reviews. Tag you. I hope you do it. If you don't have time, don't stress. But yes, I hope you do it. If you got to the end of this video, give me a book stack emoji, because that's library. That's kind of as close as it to I can get. And let me know, do you go to the library? Do you buy many books? Do you do audio? Just one of the prompts. Let me know one of the questions, the prompts. I'd love to know. I'd love to know if your libraries are better. Our library's quite big and we do get quite a lot of good books there, so I'm quite lucky. Let's face it, I borrowed Brotherless Night from there. That was a good one. So anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and not subscribed yet, bring on my ding-a-ling, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.